Hi everybody, Broken Ebeez here. Welcome to today's video. So today's video I've wanted to do and start for quite a while. So I'm going to see if I can actually pull it off. It's going to be touch and go, but we'll do our best. So today we're on the CachyOS Linux on our eWaste PC. We are running the latest 560 nVidia drivers, which if you install CachyOS with the nVidia drivers, it updates automatically, so you never have to reinstall. You can get out the Ubuntu mindset of forever having to manually upgrade stuff. It does it automatically. We are also packing the Wayland Graphics platform on an eWaste PC that's got no right to exist, let alone do what we're doing on it. So you might be wondering why I've got a picture of a 1915 Fordson tractor on the desktop, because that's the era we're going to start off in, World War One. Pre-World War One, farming life was backbreaking work and a very hard and very short lifespan. However, 1915, as World War One raged away in Europe, in the United States, Henry Ford made massive strides forward with the release of the Fordson tractor. So let's go ahead and load up our beautiful Farm Simulator 15. I'm going to select the standard American map. And the only caveat is you'll have to forgive me. I have combed the internet far and wide for mods. And I've done my best to try and get period mods. But of course, not all of them are American, some of them are Russian. If any of you know of genuine American replacements for the mods that I'm putting in, please post the links underneath the video with a brief description of what they are. And I'll substitute them out. I would be very, very grateful. So we're going to select the Westbridge Hills map. I'm just going to set the game up very quickly. Excuse me, I don't know if I've got a cold coming, but it's doing my head in. And the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of all the equipment that we're supplied with, because we're going to try and time travel back to 1915. As I say, World War One is raging away in Europe, whereas in the United States they're making huge technological advances in the farming sector, which really is transforming farmers' lives. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to buy, of course, is a tractor, and we're going to go for the 1915 Fordson. It was manufactured between 1915 and 1917. Mostly the kit I'm going to go for is out the classic pack, because I know the Fordson can handle it. But as I say, if any of you guys and girls know of mods that I'm not aware of, do please feel free to post underneath the video the links in the descriptions, and I'll replace them and sub them out. Okay, so we're going to have to turn to some Russian equipment. If any of you, as I say, know of American equivalents to what I'm buying here, then please let me know. If any of you know of a a Caterpillar version of this from 1915, then again, post underneath and I'll be only too happy to sub them and swap them out. I think that's about all we need. We do need the Caterpillar. Oh, I forgot. Next thing I need to do is send all the kit to the farm, so I don't have to faff around fetching it. The beauty of the older games, huh? Okay, so excuse me, I do apologise for the gruff throat. I will reset it again, but I'm sure we're done yet. Okay, we should now be done. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is sort all my kit out and set it up. This is all being made and played on the cutting bleeding edge distribution CachyOS with the latest Wayland Graphics platform, and it really does help to make the game look gorgeous. In 2015, yeah, it's not Farm Sim 2022 or 2025 graphical quality, I get that, but it's a hell of a lot better graphical quality than the vanilla game of 2015. Everything is crisp, sharp, beautifully rendered, colourful and super silky smooth. Of course, what it looks like on your video, well, that's a different matter. So if anybody in 2024 asks me what Linux operating system I would heartily recommend, then whether you're a gamer or not, definitely check out CachyOS. A lot of people will say, well, it's Arch based and Arch is known for busting. Yes, it is, but don't forget you've got a layer of intervention between you and vanilla Arch. It's called CachyOS. A little bit of the same ethos as Manjaro. But dare I say it, the CachyOS team seems to be much better and much more competent than the Manjaro team, because Manjaro busts on a frighteningly regular basis, despite the Manjaro team supposedly checking everything out before it's released. So far CachyOS is updated regularly, no issues at all. It's a simple, straightforward affair. The only thing I have found that you really should do as a best practice is update your key rings on a regular basis. Always keep your key rings bang up to date so that it avoids any software installation issues. Really looking forward to using this little Ford from 1917. Of course, it's all metal construction, no rubber tyres. It's what it is. But as I say, very excited to have a go at farming life from the early 1900s. Now I'm guessing this tractor, for those that could afford it, absolutely transformed the back-breaking work that was farming. I'm guessing it also allowed an awful lot of horses and perhaps even bulls to retire and have a somewhat more relaxed life. So it was all round win-win. How reliable the 1917 Fordson was, I don't know. 1915 rather. But I'm guessing as there was sod all on it, it was about as reliable as it possibly could have been for the era. Now, we only have two hired worker possibilities, that's cultivating and seeding. Everything else we've got to do ourselves, literally manually, and we could do the cultivating and seeding manually ourselves as well. So that's really, for now, the end of the tractor use, as the first field and the only field that we currently own is ready for harvesting. Okay, let's leave the little Fords in there. Let's go ahead and select finances. Okay. And let's see what we actually owe. I thought there was a separate key for finances. There is, and I can't remember what it is. Is it that one? No. That's a bit weird. There we go. It's the equals key. So we've currently got a $50,000 loan, so let's pay that back and get off on the right foot. I'll save that away. Let's put that back. Beautiful. Excuse me. Let's get that all saved away so it's safe and secure. The next thing I'm going to do, I guess, is get the combine harvester hooked up. This is really what a combine harvester looked like back in 1915. Although this is a Russian combine harvester, it is from the correct period. But as I say, if any of you know of any mods which are genuine, if you like, American mods, so if I could replace this Caterpillar tractor with a genuine cat or whatever, then please let me know and I'll get that done. Of course, you have to, with this being a tracked vehicle, if you lock the track permanently, then the vehicle stops moving. So there's our beautiful combine harvester of 1915. And don't forget, the whole purpose of this was to feed America. Very, very important work back in the early 1900s. So as you can see, we're limited to 3 or 4 miles an hour. So harvesting our field, which is quite a big field, is going to be a long-term affair. But nevertheless, I am looking forward to relishing the challenge. This combine harvester, I have to say, is a new one on me. I'm hoping that I can actually operate the bloody thing. And I hope that it works and does its job. FS15 has been retextured, everything from the fruit to the grass to the sky, so it should run and look gorgeous on your screens in 720p. I'm guessing we could do it up to 1080, but 720 is just so much kinder on the PC. Yeah, it is that side, that's good. I was just checking. Had a brain fart moment there for a second. We need to try and find the right distances, obviously. Okay, so let's go ahead and unfold the harvester. There we go, and that's what she looks like, and we get a chap joining us at the top. So as you can see, I'm a little bit out, probably quite a way out actually. You see, it won't move if you just lock it. You've got to dogs. I wish people bloody well have dogs and not look after them. Okay, so let's turn on the harvester, which is B. Let's press the 3 key and let's get harvested. We're way too wide there. So, welcome to combine harvesting a la 1915 style. This is how it was done in the real world in 1915. Get rid of the outline, we really don't need that. I don't know what the capacity of this combine harvester is. It's interesting, there's not a bit of rubber anywhere. It's all metal kind of constructions. So I'm guessing we can go a bit closer than that on the other one. But nevertheless, very exciting. And very, very relaxing, as opposed to using the latest, greatest kit and full automation. Just do it yourself and save yourself a fortune. And have a bit of pleasure in the process. Okay, let's turn it around. The other reason for me choosing Westbridge Hills is that A, it's a base map, and B, the fields, although big, do have good borders on them, and for turning this thing around you need good borders. You can actually sit on the cat itself, and I think it looks amazing. Just keep making slight adjustments, and there you go. We're farming people 1915 style, which I think is awesome. Absolutely awesome. And this is how it was done. I'm guessing it was called thrashing in them days. Well, and of course we've got the straw swathe to contend with. I'm not sure that we have an old school straw swather picker upper. Well, need a bit of a pig's ear of that, but hey, that's the joy of farming. If you get it wrong, you'll get it right next time, I'm guessing. I don't know of a straw collector that's from the period. I'll have a look in the Russian kit. I know there's a baler that we could use. Just let it rip. Just try not to miss anymore. I'm trying to keep the thing going straight. It's not that easy. I think it'd be easy. It's not. But at least with it going slow, you don't have a chance to correct any errors or mistakes. Quite nicely. And that, my friends, is farming in 1950. Life was easy, no mobile phones, no computers, no AI. Life was pretty straightforward and basic, I'm guessing. Okay, stop here. Let's get the pipe out. The pipe's already out. And let's pick this thing up here. This is a little gem, a little hidden gem. Great fun to drive and great fun to own, but it is Russian, unfortunately. It's not an American tipper truck of the period. But hey ho, it's all we've actually got that I can find. There are quite a few other trucks, but they are so Russian it's scary, whereas kind of this could easily be mistaken for an American tipper truck of the period. And as I say, she's an absolute gem to drive. You can quite comfortably pot around the whole map in this thing. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Okay, so let's try and get this emptied. Yay, it works. Fantastic. So there you go, everybody. We are well and truly on our way to farming in 1915 on the CachyOS Linux, 100% Windows free, on the beautiful KDE Plasma, sporting the latest Wayland Graphics platform, on an e-waste PC that cost 25 quid off of eBay at the back end of last year. So I've had it for nearly a year now, and it's more than paid for itself. It continues to perform day in, day out, and as I say, not a hint, not a whiff of Windows anywhere. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you all so much for your continued support. I will be live streaming this quite a bit, so do feel free to pop in and say hi if you're about and you catch the live streams. I'm not sure about those headlights. Always lovely to see you. Stay safe and well. Much love to each and every one of you. I hope if you're on Linux, you're having an amazing time as I am. If you're on Windows, well, sucks to be you. Till the next one, please rate, comment, subscribe. Thumb the videos up or down. I will see you for another wicked Broken Ebeez video.